my beauty mark. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are going to be doing a very simple everyday look using only drugstore products. So first off, I am using my very own brow pomade. Yes, your girl is about to come out with her own cosmetic line, Capri Marie Cosmetics. So if you're not following me on Instagram at Capri Marie, you gotta go follow me so you'll know when I will be launching these products very, very soon. So yeah, I'm using my own brow pomade. This is in the color Chocolate. I have a brow tutorial already up for natural brows, so if you haven't already seen that video, go ahead and press pause on this one and go view that one. Anyways, to conceal, I am using Neutrogena's Radiance Skin Concealer in the shade Golden. It's kind of putting me in a mindset of NARS's Creamy Radiant Concealer. But anyways, so I'm blending it out. And shout out to Dollface Lyric here on YouTube, because she put all of us on to this hidden gem. And you can find this at Target, you can find this at Walmart. I found this at Target. I believe this was like $12.99, something like that. So I'm taking this down to the lid and I'm setting it with my setting powder because we don't want any oily lids, girl. So I'm not using any eyeshadow. What I am doing to deepen my eyelid space is I'm using my contour palette. I'm using my contour palette from Black Radiance, and I'm using that in place of an eyeshadow, which is actually smart because whenever you don't feel like, you know, taking out an extra palette to do an eyeshadow look or whatever, you can use whatever powder, whatever face powder you have, you can use on your eyes. So we're just blending, blending, blending. Make sure you blend, especially in the beginning of your brows. You do not want your eyeshadow to be looking any old kind of way. So there's two shades I actually used in this palette. There's the darker shade and then there's the medium brown shade. So the medium brown shade is actually going on my lids. Did you forget that voodoo? Why is I love it one-sided? It should really be give and take. Fill you up and leave me empty. Baby, was that my mistake? Covering his feelings, going through changes. I'm just so mad right now. Next up, I am using the Maybelline Falsies mascara. I am obsessed. Is this the Falsies mascara? I'm not sure. I think it is. I'll leave it in the description box below. But yeah, I'm taking about 2 to 3 coats, coat my lashes in preparation for the Falsies. Y'all, I found these at the beauty supply store. These were about $4.99, and baby, these things are beautiful. Yeah, they look kind of big, but they're gorgeous in person. Watch me take it off, because for some reason the band is super thick and it was kind of hard to maneuver, but your girl got all the skills, so I was able to pop them bad boys on. So they're on. I am taking e.l.f.'s Poreless Putty Primer all over my face, patting it in. This is one of my favorite primers. because who is about to spend $60 on Tatcha's Poreless Primer at Sephora? Not me. So, trying to figure out which foundation to use. I have the Maybelline Superstay in the Milani Conceal Plus Perfect. I went ahead and used the Milani Conceal Plus Perfect foundation. This is in the shade 13 Chestnut. May look just a little teeny tad bit orange on camera, but baby, in person, this baby is the truth. Super full coverage. Long wearing. This foundation is flawless. So I'm just using patting motions with my Real Techniques foundation brush. I'll have the exact name down below. Taking it on my chin, along my jawline, above my nose, above my lips. Remember, ladies, use patting motions. We don't want any type of streaks on our face with our foundation. Pat, pat, pat. So right now I'm using my Sonia Kashuk sponge. I love these things. They come in 2 in a pack at Target for like $7.99. So I'm using that to, you know, evenly blend the foundation. I'm taking the same concealer that I use under my brows, the Neutrogena creamy skin. I think that's what it's called. I don't know, girl. So I'm taking that on my chin, under my eyes, down the bridge of my nose. All the good spots where you like to conceal. And I have this in the shade Golden, which kind of puts me in the mind of NARS's Amande. I love using Amande, between Amande and Caramel. But this is like half the price, so girl, go ahead, go to Target, get you this concealer. You're gonna thank me later. So I'm taking e.l.f.'s, I forgot the exact name. I'm bad, y'all. I forgot the exact name of this sponge, but it's perfect for under the eye. It's super soft, super compact, and it gets the job done. Blending. The key to a very natural looking face is blending. You have to make sure everything is blended. Right here I'm actually taking a little bit more because being as though it reminds me of the NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer, it's a little sheer than the NARS concealer, so I'm just taking just a little bit more so I can have a little bit more coverage under my eyes. Right here I'm using L'Oreal's Infallible concealer, and this is in the shade Amber, I believe. Y'all, I don't know what I was thinking when I picked up this shade, because I I actually had, I think it's golden or caramel in my hand, and for some reason I picked this up. But we're gonna make it do what it do. We're gonna blend it out. We're gonna manipulate it, soak in, blend into our skin. Going back in with the Sonia Kashuk sponge, I'm making sure all of the edges are blended. Everything is meshing well together. I am using Sasha's Buttercup setting powder. You can't find these in any drugstores. You can only find this on Amazon. And yeah, so I'm taking it all over my concealed areas. Especially my smile lines, because that's where I typically, that's when my face typically starts creasing, under my eyes and around my mouth. So you gotta make sure you set those areas. So I'm not baking. I never bake. I'm taking a very small powder brush and I'm sweeping and patting at the same time. Sweeping and patting away all of that extra powder, because we do not want to allow this powder to sit under our face or under our eyes. What the hell am I trying to say? So I'm using my face brush to make sure everything is blended in. Sweeping away the powder some more. I'm leaving the powder on my nose just for a little bit. That's mainly the only place that I quote unquote bake. But everywhere else, I just make sure I sweep that away. This brush right here is actually a Real Techniques setting brush. I love using this to either set the powder or put on my concealer. Right here, I'm taking my CoverGirl Full Spectrum face powder. I do this after I set my concealed parts on my face. And I forgot the shade offhand. I'm going to put that in the description box as well. So, like I said, the key to a very natural, semi-natural looking face is to blend. You have to make sure everything is blended well. So right here I'm taking the black Radiant contour palette. This is in the shade Dark to Deep, and I'm using the medium brown shade to contour my nose. I'll have an in-depth video on how I contour, highlight and contour very, very soon, so stay tuned. Y'all, you will see in a second. The brush that I use is actually a Morphe brush, and I use that to contour. Child, it's been shedding so much lately. I don't know why, but I'm going over with my powder brush just to make sure everything is melted together. Going back in with my fluffy powder brush, the smaller powder brush. I'm using that to help me line my lower lash line. I'm using the NYX liner in black. So I am taking Wet n Wild's, this is an OG, Wet n Wild's Megaglo highlighter in the shade Crown of My Canopy. Y'all, baby, that look gorgeous. I don't know why my camera's out of focus right here, but I also used Maybelline's Master Chrome highlighter in the shade Molten Gold on top. Right now I am lining my lips with a Wet n Wild brown lip liner, and I'm topping that off with NYX's Butter Gloss. This is my favorite shade. This is Fortune Cookie, and I top that with Ginger Snap. Right here I am setting my brows with NYX's Tinted Brow Gel. And that is my completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like this video, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Don't make me go